Unfortunately, Kenya is the new Haiti. This has been evident after goons were seen storming a church, all Cathedral in town CBD in broad daylight. And the reason why they were storming the church is actually one for the books because these goons were specifically targeting all Cathedral simply because there was some budget that was being read. There's a meeting where the KHRC and other CSOs were discussing the 2026-2027 budget that was presented yesterday. Most surprising part is that one of the goons was arrested, and when he was asked or questioning,
ID yako bwana.
Tunakwambia ID namba sina. Mimi sina ID.
Mzae, ID utatoa.
Sina ID namba.
Sasa tu ID.
Cheki.
Mdunge mkono bro.
Mimi nadhani search. Kama pili
nataka kusaidia.
Ni search. Mimi nakwambia wewe.
Mbona umekuja sasa kile? Okay, jina lako nani?
Jina langu mimi jina langu mimi Kevin Kamondo.
Kevin Kamondo na sema namba yako kwanza.
Fanya hivi. Ona.
Yeah, tutatuma
fanya hivi. Fanya hivi. Nataka nikuwekea namba yangu. Sinajua hapa mimi nimwambia mimi kama namba yangu.
Simu. Yes, again.
Was given the tone of call mkubwa muonge. And funny enough, these goons are sent by politicians. Evidently, is it the opposition or is it the ruling party? Is it UDA? Is it Gachagua? Or who exactly is sending goons to church? So one of the things that is shocking, or one of the saddest parts, is that in these goons, or during all this mayhem with the goons, while they were going through the disruption, or they were on the roads taking advantage of Kenyans kwa barabara. Imagine you're just on your way to work and you see it was actually more than 50 people on motorbikes. And we are not witnessing goons right now. Goons started being witnessed, I think, in the start of 2024. And I think this protest came with a lot of consequences in terms of the deaths, in terms of what political door this anti-finance bill protest opened. Because the saddest part is this is how Haiti began.
That this is how Haiti broke down. In Haiti, there was a family, Duvalier family. And to hold on to power, the Papa Doc, the older one, created a militia called Tuntun Makuts. When the police now said, we can't do your dirty political work, he created these gangs to intimidate his opponents. And his son continued with that when he took over Baby Doc. When you create these militias or these goons and you pay them for a day or two, the week that you don't pay them, they turn to crime.
As the state is sending police officers to Haiti to fight crime, we have crime in Kenya that is currently soaring, that is currently being born. And who exactly are funding this crime or these criminals? It is the same politicians. And in case, don't forget that these people are in power and they'll do everything to remain in power. They'll even use the common monarchy to remain in power. These politicians have a lot of money to dash around. And I have an Instagram post that I have pinned back in 2025, the beginning of it, because something is scaring us as Kenyans, the 2027 general elections. And I speak it from a point or from an angle where I personally never witnessed the 2007 post-election violence. Now, today in the morning, I was listening to Maina Kingangi. Yes, Maina and Kingangi on Matatu. And somebody called, it was about this whole goons that happened on Saturday. He was saying one thing, the guy who called in. He was saying that the 2027 general election may be one for the books because we're going to have a lot of bloodshed. the climate that we are currently reading, that is where we are heading as a country. The guy who was arrested, he says that the person who hired them to disrupt the whole discussion was the man himself who was reading the budget. Now, it is either these politicians are swaying around with our heads or something is wrong somewhere. Because I do not understand why you would hire a goon to come and disrupt an event that you yourself have called Kenyans to. And a lot of phones were stolen and people were hurt. And in as much as we have people who are arrested, they're not afraid because either way tumetumwa na mkubwa. He will do something about it. This is how we know that the police are in it. We see how protesters are treated. But when it comes to goons, the nation is watching. The nation is watching how these goons are treated when it comes to them. All they do is arrest them. But we have protesters who are shot with live bullets. So, in all Carpentro Church, we had police officers from the word go. But the goons still entered, the goons still caused mayhem, the goons still stole phones, they still went ahead and disrupted the whole event while the police were present. So where are we heading as a nation? Where are we heading as a country? So I was listening to my man Kingani, and he was talking of how 2027 may be one of the most dangerous elections Kenyans have had to witness. And from where I stand, I have spoken it before. I was saying I have a post that I have pinned on my page on Instagram because something scared me in 2025. Somebody just walking saying, "Oh, Ruto, sijui watu wa people to be hung." Something that was, I think I'll pin it. I don't remember the exact words, but I'll actually put it here so that we actually remember what that guy was saying. And my only message to Kenyans is we need to preach peace as much as often. We're not doing it enough. And as much as Kenyans are saying they're going to take this whole matter in their hands, my friend, these people have money, they have guns. All we have is God and ourselves. And we are currently having people who are turning against each other, people who are turning against us. So we cannot go ahead and start saying all we have is each other. You get what I'm saying? I condemn what happened in the church, but I do not understand why do they have to take politics to church? Because the last time I checked, the church was a holy place. And to be frank, politicians are one of the dirtiest people. And not as much as the Bible says we do not judge, but from where I stand, there are some activities that are not supposed to be taken to church. Because if this same state is not respecting the place of worship, where do we stand as a nation? Where do we stand as we, the citizens? In as much as we are called the employers, where do we stand? And frankly speaking, as a country, we have to watch out because we are only months away from the general election and we don't know what storm is brewing. And if we do not be there or we don't be our neighbor's keeper, we're going to return to the 2007 post-election violence. In as much as I never got to witness it, I was just told or heard it as rumors. But according to the speculations, it may be worse than that. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. As always.